Hi there, it's nice to see you once again. So this week we're going to continue with our theme of the art of giving. And I have two presents that I'm going to show you that you can make for family or friends. And we're making this month the art of giving, but even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I think this is a year where everyone needs a thoughtful present. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how to make a cozy card and a mug mat to put those nice hot cups of tea and hot chocolate on. And what we're going to do is I am going to get to you a little square of these. When you're an art teacher, people give you wonderful things. These are tile samples, and I will cut them into a square shape, and then you will use Sharpies to decorate them. And it will be a wonderful present to go with your card for somebody who likes a nice hot cup of tea like I do. Stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, we're going to start today with our card because you all have the materials available for that right now. So for this project, you're going to need your packet of construction paper with different colors, maybe your colored pencils, your glue stick, a planning pencil, a pair of scissors, and perhaps a set of markers. It's also helpful if you happen to have around the house some extra wrapping paper or interesting pattern paper, and cotton balls. If you don't have cotton balls, you know where you could get? You could probably take dryer lint for this project. And I have some used parts of a tea bag, the holder and the little string. So it's fun to have those as well, though you don't have to have them. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is pick out your background color. What color would you like for the background of your card? I think right now I'm going to choose a dark purple. Okay, and I'm going to put the other papers aside. I'll need to cut those out. I'm going to make it into a card by folding it this way, lining up the edges, fold it and fold it to a nice straight line. Remember which way cards generally open, like this. Now, for your tablecloth is the first thing that we're going to do right here. You might say, oh, I've got some nice wrapping paper I'm going to cut to size. That's a little small. Or you might take a piece of plain paper. I think I'll use plain paper because that's what a lot of you have, and that makes it easy. I need this to be smaller to fit the tablecloth, so I'm going to measure. I know that's the right width, and probably about to there. So I will take my scissors and cut out my tablecloth. Again, you decide what you think would look nice. If this is going to be a present for somebody, think about what their favorite colors are. And probably right about to here. Okay. If I want to make it straight, I might even fold it to make a line. Okay. Cut it out. And, ooh, that's a wild combination. I like it. So now I'm going to glue this down. I know that the tablecloth is going to stay there, so I'm going to glue that right away. When I'm working with collage, a lot of times I don't glue all my pieces down at first because I like to move them around and adjust them to see how they'll look. In fact, I think that's why collage is one of my favorite things to do, because I can do a lot of adjustments. So now I need a mug. What color is going to show up against that? Yellow would show up well, but I'm looking in my set and I don't have any yellow. I do have that. Whoops, that's got a tear in it. Would that look cool for a mug? I'll try it. So I need the shape. That's where my planning pencil comes in. I'm going to take my planning pencil. I'm going to do a mug shape. It's a little curve at the top, down, and a little curve at the bottom. That'll make your mug look more rounded. Notice I'm doing it on the back. And when I turn it over, that pencil line won't show, so that will be extra nice. I'm going to make lots of nice scraps here today. Hold Let's see. Now, I wouldn't put it right here because it would fall off the edge of the table. So I'm going to put it right here so I have a little bit of the table showing. Now I need a handle. I can use a different handle or I could use the same. I think I'll do the same. But I can't figure it out just by eye. I am going to draw it like that. Whoops, that's going to end up, nope, it'll end up on the opposite side of the mug, but that will be fine. Okay, yeah, I don't want to put it like that. That would be ugly, but if I put it like this, it's great. Now that would go way out too far, so I just solved the problem by doing that. A little too fat, I can adjust it. Again, that's why I love collage, because it is so easy to make adjustments. So I have my crazy patterned mug sitting on my table. I think I'm going to like it like that. I feel like it needs a little something on that mug. Got a nice piece of blue paper here. I think I'm going to cut out a little heart to make it even more interesting. Yeah, I like that better. So when I know I like my elements and they're looking good, I can glue them down. So I'll take my glue stick, attach that. Remember, put glue on the back of the things you're adding. It works much better. And if you've got a thicker piece of paper, it will usually need a little more glue. Put that right there. Oops, do I have room for my handle? Yep. Rub it down. Particularly if you're using a heavy paper, it's going to take a little rubbing to make it work. Put your glue on the back of this. And you have the start of your project. Now, the next thing to do is to decorate the edge, your tablecloth and your wall if you want. So stay tuned and I'll show you that. Once you have your background done, you're ready to add some of that steam coming out of the mug and perhaps a little string for your tea bag. So what you're going to want to do is take this cotton ball. As I say, be a creative problem solver. If you don't have a cotton ball, what can you find that looks like steam? If you can't find anything, not lint from a dryer, not the end of a Q-tip, then you can draw your steam with a clay pot, an oil pastel. So I like how that looks coming out of the mug. So I'm going to need to put quite a lot of glue on this because it's thicker. I'm going to fluff it out, glue it on, and then I'm going to tuck this little string from the tea bag label down in there, and it gives it a 3D look. You might have to trim it. Nope, that's going to work. So I have kind of a 3D card, and if you want, you might even say, I might even add that on the side. So when you're all done, don't forget to write something nice inside your card and send me a picture of your work. I can't wait to see it.